All right, so since the last stream, Nintendo did a Nintendo Direct, but because I was not live, I didn't get to catch what happened. So we got an article summarizing everything that was shown off. I seen somebody in the chat say that it was an 8 out of 10. Do y'all agree with that? It was a pretty solid Nintendo Direct. I'll judge for myself. We're gonna see what's going on. It's just rage bait and vague posting now. Yep. And it's like, what do you even engage with now? I don't know. All right, we're gonna see. So first thing we got is Orbitals 2026 for the Switch 2. Bruh. Nigga, yes, take all the cookies, whatever. Can I watch this shit? Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what this is. Orbitals. Shout out to Sora with the sub.
Space, a research station was suddenly struck by a cosmic storm.
Shit.
15 years later, its survivors are living peacefully. But
it's got an 80s art style. It's pretty cool.
Another cosmic storm is coming up fast. Maki and Omura, two young explorers, must now brave
gameplay?
galactic dangers.
Shout out to Darth Noda and Shoddy with the sub. Appreciate it.
Teamwork is key in this 2-player co-op.
Yo, this art is pretty fucking fire. Shout out to Haze Light. Is it Haze Light Studios, I think, that made It Takes Two and Split Fiction? You see the influence. Shout out to Darth Noda with the gifted subs. Appreciate it.
You'll need a few tools to survive.
Is this a Switch 2 exclusive?
And moves platforms so you can carve a path forward. The liquid launcher blasts water to activate mechanisms.
She's soaking that shit.
And cool down scorching surfaces. And the beam cannon fires a stream of super hot heat.
This Direct was a 2-pack of ass. I don't know. So far, we 1 for 1. I would play this game. I wouldn't buy a Switch 2 for this. I hope it's coming to other platforms, but I'd play this game.
And more. Use the tools together, and you might discover...
It goes down from here? Oh, man. Say it ain't so.
While
say it ain't so.
You can encounter strange life forms, or opt for a detour and take a little...
They got many games.
With Game Share, 2 players can adventure together locally or online if one person has the game.
Oh yeah, you can't deny the influence of Haze Light Studios. Shout out to Haze Light Studios, the creators of Split Fiction, It Takes Two, and A Way Out, man. Not only is this a split screen co-op action platformer game, but it's got a unique art style going for it. But where I say you can't deny the influences, they just said if you buy 1 copy of the game, you can play with a friend for free. That is 100% Haze Light Studio. You got to give it up to fuck the odds. This is why competition is good. They said, oh, we're making a split screen co-op game. We can't charge for 2 copies. We got to do what they're doing over there. They give away 2 copies for the price of 1. That's a win for the consumer.
Can these 2 brave explorers save their home? Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this summer.
That's rough, man. That's the main problem. This being a Switch exclusive, bruh. So me and my man's got to have a Switch to play this shit. Like, ugh. I hope it comes to Steam. Yo, shout out to Rebel with the gifted bits. Appreciate you. They were definitely making this game when It Takes Two drop. Type shit. But the game's a W. If you own a Switch 2, I would play this if I had one. Shout out to DL with the sub. Paranormasight, The Mermaid's Curse. Okay. Yeah, it could suffer. The sales could suffer because it's an exclusive. Unless all Switch 2 owners buy that joint.
Whispers of mermaids lurk throughout the coasts of Japan. And the
mermaid
island of Kameshima, nestled in Ise Bay, is no exception. Rumors of mermaids exist, even here. On the island shores, drowned by the sound of ocean waves, a cursed tale.
I feel like if you want me to get excited for this game, you got to play the right song, man. Let me go ahead and play it for y'all one time. Like, you make a game about mermaids and didn't use this shit? It's crazy.
Whip with 2 pots, water whip with 2 pots. Remy boys, we too hot, Remy boys, we too hot.
Now begins.
From the rooftop, you know how the crew rock. Killed them with a few rocks, $1,000 pool flops. Killing them the worst way, killing them
The worst way.
Kick like it's my birthday,
Kick like it's my birthday.
Swimming in my Hermes, I just fucked the mermaid. Swimming in my
Turn up if you ever fucked a mermaid.
I just
Fuck the mermaid.
Swimming in my Hermes, I just fucked the mermaid. I just fucked the mermaid. Swimming in my Hermes, I just
Fuck the mermaid.
I'll tell you that she gifted. Her body so exquisite. Seen her while I was fishing. She only eating fishes. Annoying when I glisten. Said she from the Pacific.
I said be more specific.
She butt naked.
Naked, y'all. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Naked, dog.
Hey, tell me the trailer wasn't better, though. Tell me the trailer wasn't better. Nintendo, y'all need to hire me, man. Because if that song would have came on during the Mermaid game for the live stream, I would be like, what? Hold on, what the fuck is this, chat? I just fucked the mermaid. He said, what the hell's going on? Nah, but seriously, this game fucking sucks. Next. That's such a throwback. That's a classic right there. That's my nigga Pete Dice right there. Ready, boys. Y'all don't know about that, man. Y'all know about that. Let's see. Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters. When did the first one come out? So I just
for
kidding.
world glory. A new Captain Tsubasa game is kicking its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Yo, holy shit. Y'all know I can barely read, man. Not since Kaisenet brought reading back. And I really do, like, no funny shit, I do really, like, struggle to enunciate, like, Japanese names. That might be the first time I enunciated a Japanese name that I was not aware of on the first fucking try. Clout me up, Chad. I got it right. What the hell? Holy shit.
Choose from a roster of over 110 characters, representing 22 teams. Score with powerful shots from the original work, as well as newly added
This game fire?
that give passes.
Is it better than Mario Strikers?
And
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this high-octane, fast-paced arcade soccer game with this slow-ass frame rate? That's a...
moves that give passes, blocks.
Friendly reminder, this console just came out 6 months ago, and the frame rate is dropping on an announcement game.
Dribbles and
Shout out to Be Custom with the sub.
go on the offensive against elite competitors as you aim
What is
for
this?
victory. Gear up for sensational soccer action. When Captain Tsubasa 2 World Fighters launches on the Nintendo Switch system this year.
Captain Tsubasa. It looks like it could be fun. It's just I don't know about the frame rate. Yo, shout out to Phantom Wave with the sub. Like, I don't know about the Tokyo Scramble. Let's see. He said, where did the frames go?
What the heck just happened?
What the freak? This trailer look ashy as hell. Yeah, I listened to the Fall Off. I'm not done with it though. I like it so far.
You've got to be kidding me. What is that thing? Subway Sesame, huh? Maybe this is just what I need. Hey, that's almost like a treadmill. Time to get your steps in.
I know there's a right time, but I'm sure now nothing can go down. There is no right line. I'll ensure that no one can bring me.
Is this trailer attempting to make me feel something for like a dinosaur? Like, is this supposed to be like some heartfelt? Is this like The Last of Us, but instead of Joel and Ellie, it's fucking Ellie and a damn Velociraptor? Because I'm letting you know right now, my black ass will never feel anything for a fucking dinosaur. This fucking creature of destruction. The only dinosaur I like is fucking Rex from Toy Story and Reptar. Them are real niggas. They're nice guys. But this is a weapon of mass destruction. Why the fuck would I? Yeah, my bad. Yoshi. We throw Yoshi in there too. My bad. Then I took that L. Yoshi. That's 3. Those are the only dinosaurs we fucking with, because those are domesticated dinosaurs. I don't know about these ones.
Times moving forward.
Tokyo Scramble.
It's the right time, and I'm sure that
It's just no way. Like, imagine being some, because you know these Nintendo Directs, they be at 6 a.m. in the morning and shit because they take place in Japan. There's just no way you can convince me somebody from the Minish Cap Mafia woke up. Them niggas don't even sleep on bed pillows. They sleep on a fucking Master Shield, on a hard ass Master Shield, bro. There's no way you can convince me a nigga woke up on a Master Shield, put his Minish Cap on and some headphones, and said, "I can't." Well, yeah, didn't even wipe the crust out the eyes and woke up to look at this. This is crazy. I don't know what the fuck this is. Did I see Angry Joe gave High Guard a 4 out of 10? What they got to do with me? He allowed to dislike the game. That don't bother me. He allowed to dislike the game. What do you want me to say? If he played it and disliked it, that's fine. Valheim, we already know what that is. Who cares? Shout out the Silk Song, making it onto the Switch too. You know, that's cool. We already know what that is. eFootball Kickoff. FIFA's got some
eFootball, reborn from Pro Evolution Soccer, is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Build out your club.
I need these trailers to
Sign legendary players and compete in tournaments around the globe in World Tour mode. Join an exciting competition where national teams face off every 4 years in the International Cup Tournament. Or play with friends locally or online to prove
the animations in this look rough.
who's at the top of their game.
You say eFootball so bad, it looks bad.
Of soccer. And
I'm a casual soccer fan, but like I played a handful of FIFAs and I can tell like these animations look rough.
aim to be the best in the world when eFootball Kickoff launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this summer.
This is the game you get your little cousin when you can't afford FIFA. You like kind of on a tight budget that year, and this shit's like $30 or some shit. Little nigga won't know the difference. He'll like it. You just tell him it's FIFA. Matter of fact, get this for a little badass cousin you can't stand. If you're on a tight budget for Christmas this year, buy him eFootball for the Switch 2, and then before you give it to him, take out the artwork and print out a picture of the new FIFA, whatever the FC27 or whatever. Print out a picture of the cover and then slide it into the Switch 2 and tell that nigga that shit is Switch 2. Then he go boot that. He gonna tell him it's FIFA. Then he gonna boot that shit up and say, why is this e-ball? Shut the fuck up, nigga. Be grateful. We don't hear that goddamn shit. You got straight D's anyway. You don't get FIFA. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales.
I'm
Run, Elliot!
dead.
Oh, come on! Keep wishing! You want to live, right?
There are still things I
In a
must
sunken
do.
place.
Please, bring.
You know, it's so weird to me to have like these pixel art games with like all this emotion and the voice and shit. To me, it just doesn't match the art. There's this pixel art is literally doing nothing on the screen but dropping down, and there's all this like emotion. It just doesn't match to me.
Please, bring me back to life.
Kingdom Hearts. This is Kingdom Spades.
Elliot and the Fairy Fae adventure across Philadelphia.
This looks good though. This area looks good though.
Traveling through 4 ages, spanning 1,000 years, to lift a curse on Princess Huria.
Is Kingdom Hearts 4 still happening?
It's home time.
I don't know. Ask Square Enix.
Safekeeping.
Yeah, Octopath Jr.
Dependent on the princess and her spell of safekeeping now.
It is true that she bears a heavy burden.
The age of reconstruction.
Artwork does not match the thumbnail.
Cower in the shadows of ruin.
People didn't just lose magic, but their will too. I want the world to prosper again.
Humanity's height of prosperity in the age of magic.
This is Weizen, the nation of magic. Magical research is the backbone of the society.
Which is all the more reason it must be done right.
And the age of budding, the birth of human civilization.
I want only
Honestly, the game doesn't look bad. Jokes aside from the beginning, the game doesn't look bad. But I chalk this up to it's not my cup of tea. I wouldn't call this trash though. It's not my cup of tea. My Kingdom Hearts senses is tingling. The voice acting definitely does sound Kingdom Heartsy, but like honestly, the game doesn't look bad. Did someone buy a Switch 2 for this? I don't know, but I mean, I don't got one, so who would I know? What would I know? You can just go, yeah, you can go play Octopath Traveler, to be fair, yeah. Super Bomberman Collection. Is this just the old shit from the 90s? This is from the Octopath devs? Oh, so, okay, so they just sticking with that art style. Yeah, we're out of here. We don't care about that. Final Fantasy out of curiosity, let me just see what it looks like on the Switch, too.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
I just want to see the gameplay.
Just look at it all. It's so green.
How many frames y'all think this gonna get, chat?
He wants to finish what he started.
Hey, hold up.
Reclaim his birthright.
It don't look bad.
And rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
No, I'm gonna give it his clout. It doesn't look bad right now. It looks like it's running well on the Switch too. This is a trailer there, but we don't know.
Cloud, remember when you told Keen attack back there?
This footage was taken off the PS5. Does it say that in the trailer?
Problem is, Sephiroth stole the black materia, meaning he could.
Sephiroth took your black ass.
Your day of reckoning.
Let me see. Development footage subject to change and not representative of the final product. It doesn't say it was recorded on the PS5. That might be Switch 2 footage. We'll see. We'll see when Digital Foundry does their tests. You know they're gonna test this shit. We gonna see, but it doesn't say footage captured on PC or captured on PlayStation. It just says it's not a representative of the final thing. Yeah, the Switch might blow up trying to play this shit though. The game is like 150 gigabytes on PS5. How are they gonna compress this? Well, so the resolution so one of the reasons why files are so big is because of the resolution is different, right? So like on the PS5, the game is running at 4K. Like it may not be running at 4K on your monitor, but they have to include that into that version of the game for people who want to play in 4K. So naturally the files are going to be bigger. Like because this is a smaller screen running at 1080p, that alone is going to make the file much smaller. So that's one reason. How many cold questions did you got? Actually, not that many, because I talked about it a little bit in the beginning. You think they're going to remove Netflix from the PS4 like they did on the PS3? So they didn't remove Netflix from the PS3. They removed support. So I don't think it's going to get any more updates. And then like it's just, well, no, I think you're right. Never mind. It's just going to stop working. Yeah, they'll remove Netflix from the PS4. Not anytime soon. You don't have to. As much as I'm praying on their downfall, you probably got at least another good 5 years on the PS4 with like Netflix and shit like that. Shout out to King Hocho Cinco with the sub. What this looking like on the Switch 2 Pragmata?
Vitals stable. Awakening subject. Williams.
While investing.
The Pragmata demo released on PS5 today. If you have not played it, I played it on PC. If you have a PS5 and you haven't played it, play this demo. This shit is fire.
Navigating a lunar research
it's only like 20
station,
minutes.
An injury befalls spacefarer Hugh Williams. With him is Diana, an android called a Pragmata.
An android?
Classified as unauthorized intruders, the two are targeted by the station AI, which sends enemy bots after them.
I feel like this is the most story we've gotten about the game. That's the only reason I'm playing the trailer.
Come on, gun work. These bots have near impenetrable armor.
Called Trunks.
But with Diana,
if we don't kill that android,
you can break down their defenses.
Initiating hack.
What the heck was that?
By moving the cursor through panels toward the green goal.
Sheesh! Shout out to King Hocho Cinco with the 20 gifted subs. Not gonna lie, Twitch chat kind of shitting on the YouTube chat right now. What's going on, YouTube? Damn, bruh, no super chats. Niggas ain't hitting the like button. We should have at least 1 million likes. Shout out to Hocho Cinco. I appreciate you.
You can hack the enemy.
This is what makes the game unique. And this shit was actually really fun, surprisingly.
Are exposed, fire away. Depending on the nodes you pass through, you can modify the damage and effects of a hack. Each split-second
mini puzzles through
decision
fights.
can change
Yup.
the outcome of battle.
Shout out to Jay Hertz. And also, just for clarification, if you play the demo, you don't have to do the mini puzzles. It's just you want to do them because it enhances the damage that you put out. But you can kind of play it like a third. It just doesn't make sense to do it that way. And I also feel like the reason I enjoyed it is the puzzles weren't intrusive. It's literally like a split second, it'll pop up. It's almost like an active reload type of mini game that you play. It's very unique. Name of the game is Pragmata.
What truths will the two find in this AI-controlled lunar station?
So it's not one of your pot buddies?
Overdrive protocol initiate.
The demo made me want to play the full game. No, for real. This game really, it was on my radar, but like, I'm not gonna lie, this game was in the category of, I'll play it if I have nothing else to play. When I played the demo, it moved up to a day one cop, and that's why we need to bring out more demos. It moved instantly up the bracket to me.
Yeah, baby. We did it.
So was this captured on the Switch too? Demo available. It doesn't say. I wish it would state whether or not this footage was captured on the Switch too. Does Pragmata mean anything? That's actually a good question. Let's see. It might be an original word. I've never heard of it. The game comes up. So I think it's just something they made up. Yeah, I don't think it's an actual word. Wait. Definition. Is it like Latin or some shit? It's the name of the androids. What? TBH, Seahawks are the Patriots. I've been creating content for 18 years, and every year I tell you niggas I don't watch football. There's only one nigga I watch in football. And it's just because I want to see him win. I don't watch football. I don't know. I will not be watching that shit. I will be playing Neo 3 on Sunday. I might have it up. If it's on Tubi for free, I might have the game up and just listen to it, but I'll be playing Neo 3. That's what I'm going to be doing. If it's coming to the Switch 2, that means there could be a PS4 version. Nah. Because what you're taking, I think you're looking at it from the standpoint of, if it can run on the Switch 2, it can probably run on the PS4. But you're not looking at it from the standpoint of the PS4 is different hardware from the Switch 2. So just because it's possibly capable of doing it, you're not taking into the consideration that also that means they have to divert assets towards that. They're already making the PC version. PC is the hardest to optimize on. Then you got the PS5, the Xbox, the Switch 2. Then they would have to divert more resources towards the PS4. Nah, these developers not doing anything, and I hope not either. New Turok. I knew there was a new game coming. They're finally showing some gameplay. Turok Origins. Shout out to the natives out there, man. Y'all got one. Pragmata can refer to real beings. That would make sense because she's an android, right? She wants to be a real boy or something. I hope we get some gameplay. TBH, fuck the Super Bowl stream? Nah, I'm chilling. Why show this on the Switch 2 first?
Turok warrior in
it's third person.
Galactic action shooter. To stop an alien threat from destroying all human life, you'll journey solo or with a team of warriors.
Shout out to Don T's Burton with the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. He said, I hope you have a good day. And your skin been shining. What's the routine? Lots of pussy. Eat lots. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. No sex before marriage. I got this Japanese lotion from Costco. It costs like $40. I'm not gonna lie, it's expensive. Because fun fact, here's a piece of advice. Y'all know you're supposed to use a different lotion for your face versus your body. The lotion designed for your body is too rough. I mean, you could put it on your face, but it's not optimal, right? If you're really trying to optimize type shit, you're not supposed to be rubbing Lubriderm on your fucking face. So I got a facial cream specifically designed for the face with all different types of minerals, algae and shit in there. And then I'm in my face lotion, I mix toner in there. You can get this stuff from TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Just go to their section. They got a lot of good Korean shit. I mix a toner in my lotion as well. The toner it's to brighten your face. It's got vitamin C and a bunch of other stuff, so it helps with the dark circles and make sure your skin is bright and even. So if you're wondering why a nigga look more youthful than you, that's why I do it twice a day. You said people don't notice? There's still people. Most women notice, but a lot of you niggas, you ain't gonna admit to it. Y'all wash your face with the same rag you wash your nuts with. So yeah, the people don't know this shit. It's worth it. In my opinion, it's worth it if you invest in this stuff, because it get the ladies ready. They be like, damn, this nigga take care of himself type shit, bruh. This nigga take care of himself. I'm ready, bruh. If he could take care of himself, he could take care of me. But anyways.
Online and battle all sorts of primal creatures in ferocious combat.
I never heard of Turok, but it looked like Halo and Avatar. Fun fact, Turok is actually a comic book from like the 1950s. It got popular again in the 90s and early 2000s because there was an N64 video game. And there was like some sequels after that. But we haven't really seen anything from Turok since like the early 2000s.
As you unleash weapons, melee attacks, and special abilities to devastate foes. Extract DNA from fallen enemies and the environment to upgrade your arsenal, evolve your mantle, and unlock even more abilities called Echo Syncs to gain a greater edge in combat.
And they got mad technology and shit. Remember the N64 game? It was cool. I hope this is not a Switch exclusive.
Unravel the mysteries that ultimately hold the key to saving humanity. Turok Origins launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
They didn't say exclusive, so yeah, I hope that's coming to PC. I want to see more gameplay though. It looks okay. I remember playing Turok when I was young, hiding in the bushes type shit. Yeah, I go as far as to say it's probably an N64 classic. I don't think if you play Turok on the N64 today, it aged well, but it's one of those games like it was good for its time. People love Turok. That's probably why they're bringing it back. Got it. Wish list on Steam. Okay, so it is coming to other platforms. Bet. Kyoto Xanadu? Is that how you say this, right?
Uncover the truth of Xanadu.
Xanadu.
In a Japan where Kyoto is the capital,
it wasn't as good as GoldenEye or Perfect Dark, but it was a banger. Shit, I don't even think GoldenEye aged well. I feel like that shit is nostalgia. A lot of those shooters on the N64 did not age well.
On our own. A world where monsters roam free. A boy named Ray must use his newly awakened powers against the threat as he joins Hirosaka Academy, a school for gifted students. The Academy's goal?
What up, Street Breaker?
Conquer Xanadu, the great labyrinth rumored to be the origin of this other world. While traversing the labyrinth, hone your ability.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting a Metroidvania. I don't know what I was expecting. Actually, I was thinking like Persona. This kind of threw me off.
Shape the terrain to expand the range of your exploration. Then take on
the music kind of hitting
3D action RPG combat. Use your powers to overcome foes.
Oh wow, so it's 2D and 3D. Interesting. Got a parry system.
Outside the
This looks like it might be decent.
Stats. And spend time with your friends as you prepare to conquer Xanadu. The battle between man and monster begins. Discover the truth when Kyoto Xanadu launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer.
Is this a Switch exclusive, I'm guessing? I would play this if I catch it on sale for like $30. It's okay. I wouldn't get it day one. Yeah, GoldenEye aged like shit. All them shooters on N64, they didn't age well. It's because people like I said, it's nostalgia. People forget that the N64 controller only had one analog stick. So it had a fixed camera, and we're so spoiled by modern games, you don't even realize that shit till you go back and play it. He was like, God damn, these games kind of suck. Was my childhood actually that good? And that's why I said that you got like definitive classics, and then you have things that are like they were classics for their time, and I feel like those games were classics for their time, but they didn't age well. They would need like a modern. Sometimes remakes are necessary. Like a great example of like a modern remake was Spyro. Like if you played the recent remakes of Spyro that came out like a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, people forget Spyro the original on the PS1 had a fixed camera. With the remake, they made it to where you can control the camera with the analog stick. When you think back as a kid, you just assume, but no, that bitch had a fixed camera. That shit was not. It's not fun to play as an adult. Yeah, they were horrible. Yo, shout out to CJ with the $10 super chat, just showing some support. Appreciate the comment and hit the like button. Hey, I appreciate you, big dog. Fixed camera, no autosave type shit. Digimon Storytime trade. Is this a port of the game that came out last year?
Our analysis indicates that you've somehow been sent back.
It is? Okay, I'm skipping this. I know this is a banger based off the people I know who've played it. That's cool that they're getting it. That's a banger. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Ain't this a port? What the fuck is it privated for? You don't want nobody to see this shit? I don't want nobody to see it. Interesting. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflections. Oh Lord, hide ethos. Nerd alert.
Conflict. They speak of the Rift War 2 centuries ago.
I just realized we got the level 50 demo slayer in the chat. Shout out to Siggy. First person in GI to go MLG in a fucking demo. Let's go.
Vermeer faces an unprecedented crisis.
Not very nice. Putting us to work solving this big confusing mystery of theirs.
I guess not. That's what we Rangers are here for.
Rangers. Trial version available soon. Demos are back. The bosses have no shot against me so far. Yeah, I know, because I was playing last night and I looked at the fucking map. Maybe I didn't look at all of the map, but the highest level I seen was like, it said recommended level 36. I'd imagine those demon areas are probably higher. That's where you'll finally get challenged. But like all the base levels, the highest one I saw was recommended level 36. I was like, God damn, this nigga's high enough to beat the game already, like off the fucking demo. That shit had me cracking up. Console archives and arcade. Is this old nigga shit? Oh my God. Games for Nomad and Flock.
Published by Namco in 1995. Speeds into the
Ridge Racer. Yeah, we not playing that shit. Yo, shout out to Forbidden Broadcast with the sub. Appreciate it. The Sizzle Reel. Partner Spotlight Sizzle Reels. There's a bunch of different games. Is there stuff on here we haven't seen? I still play Ridge Racer on my PSP. That was my shit. Unfortunately, Ridge Racer is a meme for me. Like Ridge Racer was a decent like racing game, but it's a meme for me ever since the PS3. I think it was the PS3 during E3 when everybody was super excited, and then they announced it was $600, and then they was like, "Well, what games you got?" And he said, "Ridge Racer." You guys remember Ridge Racer? Like, nigga, we're not paying $600 to play no fucking Ridge Racer. Fuck no. That game became a meme because of Sony. That shit was funny. And that shit looked ashy. He said, okay, I get it. Hey, it looks like a mashup of everything we've seen. Is that it? Resident Evil, we know that's coming. We definitely on that. Bethesda games head to the Switch 2. Okay. So Xbox is just a full-blown whore. Okay. Just giving it up. Xbox is now available on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Okay.
Explore what is looking like, the vast landscape of Cyrodiil in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.
Xbox overly going.
Experience this renowned open-world RPG now on a Nintendo system for the first time.
Oblivion. Oh my. Is there something else?
Oblivion Remastered version. Character models, weapons, modern expansions.
Oh my God, that shit better come with horse armor. I thought it was like something else besides Oblivion. Xbox games getting passed around. I see what you did there. Xbox games getting passed around. That's fucking funny. Yo, I'm so sick and tired of Twitch sending me notifications for things I don't follow. That's how you know they're poor. I just got a notification for Live Now, Knicks versus the Pistons, commentary by FaZe Adapt and Plagueboy Max. No disrespect to them, but I don't want to hear a basketball game be shoutcasted by fucking FaZe Adapt and Plagueboy Max. Why did you send me that notification? I'd rather see that be shoutcasted by like Low or somebody else or Cone, like somebody in the or B Soul, somebody in the NBA community. I don't want to hear that. Like, what the fuck? Tonight on Twitch, we're gonna be watching. Yeah, Dom 2K would be great. Tonight on Twitch, we're gonna be watching figure skating with the Black Hokage. Like, nigga, what? Like I be sitting, I be like, nigga, why am I there? Like, oh shit, Low is goated. Low gets a lot of hate on Twitter, but his reactions to NBA games are fucking funny to me. I do think he has good reactions to shit. He said, not gonna lie, I watched that figure skating with the black oak. What the hell does that anime nigga got to do with anything with that shit? Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition. Okay, some more Bethesda. Indiana Jones, more. They just put, goddamn, Xbox just giving it up. Is that the end? Y'all was right. It did get kind of weak. This was cool. This was only cool when I put this song on. Frame rate. Nope. I don't even know what the fuck. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like Steam Early Access slop. This looks like a fake fucking game. That's not new. That's not new. You buy this for your little badass cousin. This game looks okay. Not my cup of tea though. And it's confirmed made by the Octopath developers. So like that's 2. I don't care about these old ass games. Support of a 6-year-old game. Pragmata. We could play that elsewhere. Turok, it looked okay. Let's look at a little. I don't know. I gotta see some more. I don't know. This one looked okay. If I had a Switch 2, maybe. Like if it was on sale. Not a day one. That's like 3. We already knew about that. We already know about that. We already knew about that. We're not playing Ridge Racer. And then they got a Sizzle rail. We already knew about that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's mostly like, I'll give it this much. Overall, I will say this was mid. There wasn't anything here that like definitively I have to play. The closest would probably be this game. And even still, this isn't a definitive. This is more of like, I'd play it if I had a Switch 2 and there's nothing else to play. But there's nothing here that like I have to be there day one, because the majority of these games are on other platforms. They're going to look better. It's going to run better. But I will give them some level of clout because notoriously Nintendo has had an issue with third-party support. There's some decent third-party support here. Bethesda games are coming and they have a bunch of other stuff. So like if you're a kid who only has a Switch 2, I will say I'll give them some clout because you're not getting left in the dark. I mean, you're getting Hollow Knight. You're getting all the Bethesda games. You're getting Final Fantasy, Pragmata, Turok, Digimon, Grand Blue. Like if this is your only, it looks like you might be able to survive with just a Switch 2 if you're on a tight budget. So I'm not going to trash it because you have to keep in mind that like different demographics for different things. But for me, this didn't blow me away. I'm going to say it's mid. Kids are not playing Hollow Knight. You don't know that. You don't know that. They can get Resident Evil 9 or some shit. You don't know that. We used to play hard-ass games when I was a kid. You don't know how people are raised. If my kids become gamers, I know they'll be able to play something like Hollow Knight because I'll teach them how to be good at games and shit like that. Yeah, not everybody is an iPad Roblox kid, you know. Nah, give them Xbox Super Smash Bros. You know Nintendo has never given up no fucking IPs. How about the mermaids though?
Her pussy was unique, remind me of the blue deep. I swear if she had 2 feet, I bought that bitch some new sneaks. Bowling girl, you see me blowing on that seaweed.
Yeah, I don't know, but blowing on that seaweed. All right, the last thing I got for this section is Water Whip with 2 Pas. Water Whip with 2 Pas. Horizon Hunters Gathering was just announced. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it started off as a meme on Twitter, and I thought it was fucking stupid, but I'm here to apologize to whoever had tweeted that Horizon might be the first video game that is an industry plant. And I was like, how the fuck are you? I'm starting to think this game might be an industry plant. Because I just don't know anybody that likes Horizon this much, man. Like, the games are okay. They're like a solid 8. But like they don't do anything original. The story's not that fucking great, bro. Like it's just a decent PlayStation exclusive, right? We got Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, Lego Horizon, Horizon VR. You got the Horizon MOBA MMO coming out, the free-to-play MMO. That's 5. This is the 6th Horizon game. I don't know. Like, are we really asking for Horizon like that? I don't know, man. Yeah, and you know the unfortunate thing about Horizon, for those who haven't played it, the best character passed away. R.I.P. R.I.P. the dude who played Silence. He passed away. That was the best character in the fucking game. But let's see what the new Horizon's hitting for, man. Let's see what it. Yeah, Lance. Mr. Lance Ruddick.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jan Bart van Beek. I'm the studio director here at Guerrilla. Now, at Guerrilla, we love exploring the Horizon universe. And with every new project, we ask ourselves, where can we take our players next? What new stories can we tell? And what new experiences can we create? And we heard many of you wondering, but what is Guerrilla?
The Diggy Simmons of
And
gaming.
today, we get to show you. Before we dive in, I want to be very clear about
Oh yeah, that's right. They're making a show or a movie as well. So that's like 7
one
things.
thing. We absolutely love making single-player games, and we're going to keep making them. They're a huge part of who we are as a studio. But next to that, we also had this long-standing dream to try to do
I don't see or feel the impact of Horizon. No, that's facts. Like, I don't see nobody cosplaying Alloy. Like outside of the week it came out, like you don't really see nobody talking about they are good games. Don't get it twisted. They are good games. They're just not great to the point where like their projects keep getting greenlit and it turns into this whole franchise. I don't get it.
On how you can explore the world of Horizon together as a team of machine hunters. It's something new, it stands on its own, but it's also still very much Horizon. Let's take a look at how this new journey begins.
From
New Horizon
of the old world came machines.
I like the art style, to be fair. I like the art. It's fire.
They were the guardians
They're trying something different.
of the natural world.
Do you think Sony is forcing them to keep making Horizon games instead of something new? No, I don't think Sony's forcing them. What I think it is Sony has their own agenda. We know for a fact from several articles that have come out that Sony wants to double down on live service games. That's why Concord got published. They have a live service game coming out with that Horizon MMO. That free-to-play MMO that's coming to PC and phones. So I think that Sony is just greenlighting them because they're willing to play ball with Sony. Sony wants a live service game, and then Guerrilla Studios probably wants money to fund their projects. And Sony's like, "Oh, you got a live service game we can milk for 10 years? Here's a blank check."
And they turned against us.
Now, what kind of game is this?
Now they're getting deadlier.
It's a symbiotic relationship, basically.
By the day.
Yep, that's why they bought Bungie.
All across the land, people are dying. That's why our leader.
This nigga in the chat said Horizon is the Sydney Sweeney of gaming. Pretty to look at, but nobody gives a shit. That is fucking crazy. But chat, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Cause like Sydney, I don't care what nobody says. Sydney Sweeney's not a good fucking actor, bro. She's like Hollywood keeps trying to shove her down our fucking throats, bro. She's not a good actor. And the thing about Horizon, it is a pretty game. It's a pretty game with really good art design, cool enemies. But Horizon is just the Tomb Raider series with robot dinosaurs. It's literally almost exactly the same fucking game, bro. So I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I can see it.
This command. We have to fight back. And to do that, we need a team.
Oh, hold on. Shout out to the Black Man. Okay, that's kind of fire. Got the Professor Black Man design. We kind of fuck with that.
Soldiers.
We got a Frederick Douglass Hunter.
Who always hold the line.
Okay, he moving too.
And mercenaries who may have crossed it now and then. Infiltrators.
That's Cornel West. He does look like Cornel West.
Who hide in the dark.
Ninja.
And champions.
I still don't understand what kind of game this is.
Who shine in the light. Upstarts. Whose stories are just beginning. And legends.
The game seems to have more personality than the first two. Yeah, the characters are much more expressive. Got the old rocker.
Last line of defense. For those who need it most. made up of the greatest hunters in the land.
Shout out to Tyler with the super chat. New coal fire, new coal fire.
It's Hunters Gathering.
That's a black man lead on Black History Month. I'm gonna let this slide.
So yes, we're going with a very different look here, and that's very much by design. Horizon Hunters Gathering is a very dynamic co-op action game. We've tuned the combat so it works really well.
Co-op action game.
Hunters, and we believe that works best when supported by an art style that really matches that energy. We're going to be showing you more gameplay in a minute, so you can judge that for yourself. Now, one more thing before we continue. This game is still very much in development. Some things are going to be polished, others are still going to change. And that's exactly why we want to bring you in this early. So stay tuned till the end, because we want to invite you to come and help playtest the game with us and be part of giving the game its final shape.
Hi, I'm Ryan Buck, game director at Guerrilla. With Hunters Gathering, we're bringing back what makes Horizon so unique. Set in the American West, 1,000 years from now, civilization...
That's fucking funny. Naraka's opinion said in the YouTube chat. He said that quick as hell. He know he can't trust these gamers' narratives. I think you're saying that in reference to him saying at the beginning, the disclaimer, hey, this game is not finished. Please go easy on the judgment. We just looking for constructive criticism. He's not. Isn't it sad that they have to do it? Because I feel like that goes without saying. Obviously, the game is not finished, so don't judge it that fucking hard, bruh. I feel like that goes without saying, but you have to say it now because these motherfuckers got agendas. Watch, look, day one, if this game comes out and has less than 10,000 people on the cert, this game dead.
The hunters are all that stand between the tribes and the massive animal...
People are already been calling it Concord 3? Really?
And the crisis is only getting worse. The machines have grown deadlier and they're more dangerous by the day. Someone has to step up and push back. And that is The Gathering, a crew of unlikely heroes venturing out into the wilds to stop the machine threat. We'll launch with a roster of hunters that grows over time.
A roster of hunters.
You'll be able to play as Rem, Sun, and Axel. 3 hunters with very different approaches to combat and teamwork.
Let's fight.
Combat is at the core of Hunters Gathering.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this fucking artwork is fire.
It is
so it's a co-op Monster Hunter game. This game looks like, what's that fucking game that came out a few years ago and failed? It was also a Monster Hunter clone. What's that game called, chat? Dauntless? It looks like fucking Dauntless. Oh my god. This game. Yes. Do they still have the trailer for this shit? Wasn't this a Monster Hunter game too? It looks like this game.
Reactive and skill-based. We took the precision and tactical depth of Horizon's combat and built it for a team environment. You'll have to read enemy movements, time your attacks, and combine abilities with your squad to take down the most powerful machines.
Yeah.
It is a challenging game.
I think this is more like Night Rain, so it's a roguelike. Each round will change. Well, hold up. First of all, I just mentioned earlier, because somebody asked, why do you think they keep making these? And I said, I think it's because of a symbiotic relationship when it comes to, we know Sony for a fact wants to publish more live service games. That's why they bought Bungie. That's why they already greenlight that other Horizon MMO that's coming. This is a fucking live service game. Chad, come on, clap me up. So if you wonder why they keep getting greenlit, it's because they keep playing ball with Sony. We have not one, but 2 live service Horizon games on the horizon. By the way, that other one they announced for PC and mobile, isn't that also a Monster Hunter game? They're making the same fucking game twice. It's just one's gonna have a cartoony style. What? I would love to ask them, like, why are you, is that not cannibalism?
Really have to.
You're about to eat yourself.
And when you start a mission, you pick and prepare your hunter. Each has very different melee, range playstyles, and weapons. You can select between classes.
And one is phone only. No, it's gonna be on PC and phone. Everyone's making money over the PS5, but Sony, they need the money because games are not selling well. Well, the reason why games aren't selling well, that could be a whole different conversation, you know. I could argue that has a lot to do with gamers, because I think there are a lot of good games that have came out. I mean, you got content creators out here where their job is to be an influencer, and they say they like a game, but they don't want to play it because people made fun of them for liking the game. That's another conversation for another day, but I get what you're saying. The why, though, is different. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're making the same game twice here already here. Microtransactions coming out the ass.
For each hunter that change their abilities from tank to support or tactician.
The YouTube comments was
during a hunt,
roasting this
with a roguelike build.
Like, it doesn't look bad. It's just like
counter you beat gives you powerful.
Here's another issue. Like, artistically it looks good, but one of the issues I'm seeing right now from the gameplay, the roguelike I understand is different, but the monsters are not. If you've played Horizon, one of my biggest criticisms of Horizon Forbidden West, which is the second one in the mainline games, is you pretty much fight the same monsters, right? And in the first game, it was fucking insane to fight that T-Rex. In the second game, it was a regular enemy. Now we have 2 other games that are coming out that are co-op Monster Hunter games, and I'm seeing the same monsters. Now, these smaller ones are fine, but I'm hoping if any dev sees this, if you really want this game to stand out, you need to introduce new monsters into the universe that's going to provide unique fights, because I'm tired of fighting the fucking T-Rex and the alligator, man.
Technical options.
And I better not see that big-ass giraffe from fucking Forbidden West.
Weapon upgrades, and various upgrades to your stats. In each run, you'll have to try and find the best possible combination of power-ups to take on the biggest machine.
This would do well if it's free to play. You're right. Is this free to play? Does anybody know? If it's free, it could find an audience.
Large and very different environments at launch, each with its own look, its own atmosphere, and its own challenges for your squad to master. At the center of it all is the Hunter's Gathering.
Oh yeah, this is Monster Hunter. This is straight up Monster Hunter.
It's where you upgrade your gear, tweak your loadout, and team up for the next hunt. It is also just a fun place. For example, you can hang out in your own customizable campsite and then head back into the wilds.
Let's get out there.
Horizon Hunter's Gathering is all about challenge.
My only thing about like the hub world where I don't feel like it'll be that big of a deal is like, what's the purpose of the hub world if we're all playing the same 5 or 6 characters? You know what I'm saying? I feel like one of the cool things about Monster Hunter, or like even like I don't know, like Destiny, you get to customize your characters a little bit more. So when you're walking around the hub world, there's player expression, if that makes sense. Like, it seems like there's not going to be much player expression. So what's the point of the community hub?
Horizon Hunter's Gathering is all about challenge and mastery, and the missions that you go on lean right into that. During our first playtest,
I did Russ's Fire.
2 very different mission types.
It's to sell more microtransactions.
In Machine Incursion, you fight to stop a large-scale machine assault on the tribes.
Here we go.
With your squad, you plan and coordinate which randomized power-ups.
Did you clear a vinyl ship yet? Nah, I didn't. Unless I didn't see it in my email.
Work together, win together.
Time is limited, with a violent storm closing in that cuts down your options to get stronger.
See Night Rain? Gotcha.
The next is Cauldron Descent. In this multi-stage dungeon, the hunters take the fight to the enemy. You decide which path to take, from brutal machine encounters.
I do really like the art style in this stuff.
Obstacles. They all require teamwork. Every clear change.
I ordered the fall off as well. It's coming in the mail.
To descend deeper, claim the rewards. These modes are the foundation of Hunter's Gathering. Tough, replayable, and built for squads who want to master them. We'll continue to evolve them with your feedback throughout our playtests.
You bought the fall off? Yeah, I bought it.
At launch, you'll be able to play the story campaign solo with NPCs or together in co-op. But that won't be part of the playtest. We want you to experience the story fresh when the game is ready. What we can say is that it's fully canon within the Horizon universe.
Interesting.
It introduces new characters, new threats, and new mysteries.
You heard it. If you are one of the 2 super fans of the Horizon series in the chat, you will most likely need to play these games in order to grasp the entire lore of the world, because he's saying this. I was just about to ask that. Is this canon or like some Elseworld shit? So there's probably going to be some level of story elements or like lore if you want to fully understand the world of Horizon in this game.
Expand this part of the world. And the story doesn't stop at launch. We'll keep adding new adventures over time to the game.
Fall Off will be my first vinyl. Hey.
hope you've enjoyed your first look at Horizon Hunters Gathering. We're beginning a journey, and we're inviting all of you. Though it's still early days, you can expect more regular development updates and playtest announcements from us in the coming months. To stay in the loop on all of...
Hey, I don't know why that's so funny in the chat. This nigga said, so we're really not going to get another Killzone, huh? Like, I can feel, like, the frustration, the angst towards, like... And, like, that comment is so fucking random because nobody's talking about... But I feel you. I know people love it, but, like, nobody was talking about it. It's fucking funny. I feel your pain, dog. How I feel about this. Like I said, I think the best thing this has going for this game is visually appealing. It's not just the art style, but like the way they move, it's very stylistic. That design on that black dude is fucking fire. The art on this is fucking fire. So I think for like casual gamers walking by and they see a monitor, I think it's going to captivate the casual eye. I think what they're going to really need to do to stand out, though, is what is this doing different? I don't know if the roguelike elements will be enough to separate it from Monster Hunter, Dauntless. Also, that other Monster Hunter game they have coming to PC. And then also my concern, too, is the pricing structure. Based off of what I saw, if this game is free to play, day one I'll try it because it's free. If this game costs $40 or more, I don't know, man. This would instantly be put in the category of, I'll try it if there's nothing else to play at the time. Maybe I'll pick it up. But, like, am I itching to pay $70 for what I just saw? Not really. Especially because you know this bitch is going to be full of microtransactions. Like y'all said in the community section, there's going to be mad microtransactions in the store. So that's how the player's going to be able to express themselves having different skins, I guess. Putting the building mechanics from Wild Hearts, fuck it. Nah, Wild Hearts failed for a reason, nigga. We don't copy nothing from that game. If this game is free to play, I think it'll find an audience. I don't know if it'll be the biggest, but I think they can carve out their own little piece of the internet. If they charge for it, though, I think they're fighting an uphill battle. My gut tells me, though, based off, I don't know why, this just feels like a free-to-play game. Am I bugging for saying that? It feels like, I wouldn't be shocked if they come out and say this is free-to-play, but I think it should be. I don't know if this is worth $70. PlayStation niggas not playing this. Yeah, they boiling water on that PS4. I'm down to try it if it's free. I'm not paying $40 for it either. Yeah, you might be right, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Steam, $20 at most. He said, hey, Wild Hearts was actually good.